Last Monday we had an update which massively screwed over a ton of players. In response, the developers have posted an apology and a bit of an update with regards to content moving forward. There was an unintentional map change in the deep desert, which caused a lot of areas to become now PvP, which resulted in other players taking advantage of that, looting and destroying other players' bases. This caused a ton of grievances, and the devs are incredibly sorry that this happened. They are working to reimburse vehicles and items lost to the best of their ability. When you go to the escape menu, you should be able to claim rewards by the end of the week if you were affected. Now moving forward, they promise to do better. Over the next weeks and months, they will continue to work on removing identified exploits, third-party cheat engines, client hacks, and other in-game exploitation mechanics. Additionally, they will work hard to improve the game, adding quality of life features and addressing critical gameplay issues. They have promised many things, like a keybind for the buggy turret switching, different color lights, character recustomization, naming storage, vehicle naming, extract and deposit all water, and much more. So hopefully we start seeing those changes soon. Now moving on with their notes, they have zero tolerance for the type of player behavior that negatively impacts the experience of other players. If you see someone cheating or exploiting, please report them using the available report channels. They have already taken action on several hundred players who are abusing exploits, cheats, hacks, and there will be more ban waves upcoming. As of right now, they state they have fixed the following issues: account and permission spoofing, building dismantle item duplication, increased damage and insta-kill attacks, vehicle inventory and item duplication, vehicle owner takeover, projectile weapon rapid fire, like rockets from the Ornithopter, and durability repair exploits. They have a team fully dedicated to fighting hackers and fixing exploits. And over the next few patches, they will basically reinforce their software to hopefully prevent these kind of things happening again. Promises are all well and good, but I hope they take this super seriously. Nobody wants to play a game filled with hackers and cheaters where the time you invest in a game like this ends up meaningless compared to somebody who, say, duplicates all their items, getting everything with no effort whatsoever, especially in a multiplayer game like this. Now, in terms of item and vehicle loss, they apologize to people who were affected, and they'll be working better on this moving forward. At launch, they unfortunately lacked the tooling and logging to identify and reimburse all circumstances of item loss, but they've been working on improving their tools, and they can better reimburse players for vehicle loss due to bugs. There is a backlog of customer support requests, and they beg your patience, waiting for tickets to be resolved. Their aim is to resolve support tickets as quickly as they can, including tickets that they may have closed near launch, where they weren't able to properly reimburse players. Many of you have even come to me saying, where customer support were like, go kick sand, there's nothing we can do. So that's nice to know they're changing that, and will even be going back on tickets they've closed. If you lost a vehicle to a bug, they encourage you to submit a ticket that includes the vehicle type, tier, and when and how you lost the vehicle. The development team is continually working to address the root cause of item loss in the game. They have a dedicated team working on mitigating vehicle and item loss and server crashes, disconnects, server mesh transfers, and traveling between maps. To all the players, they appreciate you and your continued support. They say they have a lot of exciting things planned for Dune Awakening, despite the few bumps in the road we just crossed. And that is ultimately it for the developer update. It is nice to see they at least put that effort in to communicate these things, but actions always speak louder than words. We shall see what happens over the next few weeks and whether things improve or not. Ultimately, you can take this game as more of a single player game. Don't worry too much about the deep desert and wait till it becomes in a more polished state. You can work on min-maxing your base here in Haga Basin. I know personally, I kind of rushed a bit too much to get to the deep desert without having a solid foundation. There's definitely things I need to go back on, and I'll potentially make some video guides on that in the future. So once again, a very special thank you to all my channel members for your added support. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys around.